is Dominique, and today I am starting a new series. It's called Mommy Mondays, and I'm trying to start the whole month of December just doing videos, uploading content, because I don't necessarily really want to vlog. I don't do anything interesting to do a vlogmas. I don't, go places. I don't really do much at all, so I'm not going to vlog for Vlogmas, but I am going to upload content. I won't say every day, but I will say I am going to try to get as much videos out each week because I'm trying to build up my channel. And not only that, I am trying to get more stuff out there besides hair, makeup, just do like other things that I know I like to talk about, because I talk a lot and a lot of people know that. I do like to talk about me being a single parent and literally how it has changed my life for the better, actually. And this is just a topic that I wanted to share in general, was just how I'm able to handle all the things I'm able to handle all at once, which is school, working, child, trying to do YouTube, trying to take pictures for, my clothing store that I have linked down below if you want to check it out. I'm just starting out with something that I love, which is thrifting. That's why my name is The Thrift Queen. Like, I love to thrift, and that's what I'm starting out on. So I have a lot of stuff on my agenda and a lot of stuff on my plate, and I'm trying to succeed in something that I am very passionate about. And I'm working hard at trying to make sure that I meet my goals and I don't give up, basically. So a lot of people ask me all the time, ooh, trash men are right there. It's kind of awkward. I'm like right in the window. Ooh, hopefully they don't see me. I don't even know where I left off at, but like I said, I'm trying to branch out from just doing makeup tutorials and hair tutorials, because a lot of people do those. It's kind of like the same thing. I watch them anyways. Like, I don't care if I see 10 smoky eye routines. I watch every one of them because it's my entertainment. Like, I don't know why, but like watching people do makeup and hair is very entertaining. But it is also good to give others that advice, because like I said, I do a lot, and I'm trying to, I'm always adding something onto my agenda. This whole clothing line thing that I'm trying to start with my thrifting, that is a very new thing. That's another thing adding on to my agenda. So I am trying to find that balance and find what's best for me, and organize myself. So you'll understand it once I go through some of the things that I do. I'm just kind of going to go through them numerically to give you just like 5 good things that you could go through, 5 good things that you could do to, make sure that you're staying on track and being able to handle everything at one time. Because some people can think that, oh, taking care of a kid is easy. It's definitely not. Okay, taking care of schoolwork is not easy, and having a kid in the house, taking care of house chores and yada yada, it's very, very, very hard. It takes a very strong woman or man to go ahead and be able to move forward, continue doing what you want to do with your dreams and your journey, and still being a good parent at the same time. So yeah, let me go ahead and stop yapping so much, and let me talk about some 5 good things that I follow to be a successful parent. All right, so thing number one thing that I will say that has helped me a lot, and this honestly had to be the most important step for me, not only for my child, but also for school as well, and me wanting to finish school. I do not stay on my own. I do stay with my mom or my parents, and I did that for a reason. I could have worked somewhere where I made, so much amount of money an hour, and I could have, you know, only taken 2 classes out the semester and had my own place, I could have done that. But let me tell you one thing that one thing that I can tell you that you should not do to yourself is whatever you think is probably going to be very stressful, try to eliminate as much stressful things in your life as possible. I'm not joking. Like, if you try to eliminate so many stressful things, it will make things a lot easier for you, and you won't feel as if you're overwhelmed, you're tired, you're stressed, and you want to pull your hair out. You don't want to interact with your kid, because I have been there to the point where I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to like lay down, or I just wanted to tell Kylie like go play, and I didn't want to be bothered. I wanted to get my homework done. I wasn't getting my homework done as, you know, much as I wanted to. I kept putting stuff behind. I wasn't on top of my game. Like, I was just off. And the reason why I was really off was because I did have a job where my job was very, very, what's the word I want to say? It was stressful. There's nothing other word to use but stressful. It was a very stressful job, and I did not like it at all. I did not want to stay in my own apartment or anything, because with school, taking care of Kylie, and having bills and stuff to handle all by myself at one time, that to me would cause a very stressful time period in my life. And yes, it's all about growing up, but when you have the resources that you have, it's good to kind of use those resources. So if you have your family there with you and they're saying it's okay if you move in until you get done with school, go ahead and do that. Like, don't sit there and try to, you know, be too prideful to stay with your parents for a little bit, because I'm only 23. Yes, people say it's good to move out when you're 18, but sometimes it's good to just kind of learn different things before you actually move out. You know what I mean? Like, as I moved out twice already, I had 2 roommates. Both of them were friends. We're not friends anymore like that. I mean, one of them, every now and then, like, she'll like my picture, I like hers, but we're not as cool like we were in high school, and that was a stressful time period. And I was going through school, also losing my friends because of stupid, like, situations. Neither of the people being honest, or, you know, stuff just happening, and it was just a bad situation for me. So I personally think that it's good to move out when you have everything that you need lined up, because it's very stressful it was very, like I said, a very stressful time period for me to just be like, oh, I want to move out. Oh, I want to save my money and keep this job, because not only that, but I wanted to get out of school. I wanted to get my classes finished. And like I said, eliminate as much stress as you possibly can. If you're sitting here adding on so much stuff that is probably not needed at the moment, don't do it, because you're going to be stressed. Like, being stressed at a young age is not good. It's not, because I don't even want to go through that topic. But being stressed at a young age is not good whatsoever. Just trust me when I say, when you get rid of a lot of stressful things in your life, yes, it's a part of growing up when you go ahead and move out and you handle your business. But like I said, if you're one of those people, I mean, some people, they don't have them resources where they can move in with their family or whatever. They have to have their own place. But if you do have that option to stay with your family until you can get back on your feet and get what you need to get done, honey, do it. Because you're going to be sitting out here stressing, and no one wants stress. Like, stress is a killer. Like, you can die from stress. You get headaches, migraines from stress, hair loss from stress, you gain weight from stress. Sometimes you get skinny from stress. And I ain't got time for any of them, because I'm trying to keep my weight and I ain't trying to get too big. So therefore, I ain't got time. So that is my number one thing of anything, is do not add on too many things to your agenda, or too many things into your life that could cause you an overload of stress, because you don't want stress such a young age. It's not fun. And thing number 2, you want to make sure you stay organized. So for me, I don't have any of them near me, but sometimes I work out of a planner or out of a journal, I will put reminders in my phone. I have an iPhone, so they have the reminder alert, and you can plug in what you need to plug in, have an alarm set. The great thing about the reminders though, you can plug it in and keep it at a certain time, and then it will, you know, alert you at that time, and it won't go away from off your screen until you actually said that you completed that task. So that is also a good thing to use if you are an iPhone user. I'm not really sure about like other phones if they have that option for you to set up reminders, but if not, there's always the planner and the journal option. I basically just write everything that I need to get done the night before. That is a good thing that I like to do, is do it the night before. And if you remember anything that you needed to do the next day, just add it onto your agenda. And I'm kind of weird. I kind of color coordinate my stuff. I put like what's most important in red, and then I kind of just go from there, because what's in red has to get done ASAP, and the other stuff can go ahead and flow and gradually, you know, I can gradually do those other things as the day goes on. But the most important things that I do are color coded in red. So that stuff I get done first. Thing number 3 that you want to do, let me see, I said you want to have no stress, stay organized, and definitely motivate yourself. If there's anything else but motivation, I say motivate yourself. No one's going to motivate you but you. And sometimes your kid pushes and motivates you as well. Because I know when I had Kylie, she motivated me and pushed me to do way more than I ever thought I would ever do. Because not only am I trying to start new things in my life, I don't know, like having her around kind of pushed me. Having her kind of pushed me into wanting to finish school. Into wanting to actually go further in my dreams. I, you know, was going under a degree of criminal justice, and I was like, I don't want to do criminal justice. What am I doing? Like I want to do human communications, because I love to talk. I love to figure things out through communicating. I love writing. I love reading. Like, this is the kind of stuff that you should go into. Like, criminal justice was just like, I loved the whole private investigation kind of thing, because I love First 48, I love Snapped, and I was like, oh my god, if I can be one of those people who just can solve a mystery or like solve a crime, that would be awesome. But unfortunately, you have to be a police officer before you can be you know, an investigator. And I was like, I don't want to be a police officer. I never wanted to be a police officer. I just wanted to go to the crime scene and do fingerprints. Like, that's what I wanted to do. But Kylie motivated me so much to just keep going, because when you have a kid, you kind of like, oh my god, I want to be successful for my kid. Like, I want her to have everything that she's ever can imagine, or we, you know, could do whatever we want to do, and like, you know, we can have big things and big dreams, and like show her that no matter what comes into the equation, you know how to solve the problem. You know what I mean? Like, you know how to keep going, you know how to keep pulling through and pushing through, because a lot of people will try to push you back, and you will see that like you're not as motivated as you were. But I'm gonna be honest, my daughter, she kept me motivated. You got to keep yourself motivated, and you just got to keep going. Number 4 thing that I want to say is you have to eliminate a lot of I will say you do have to eliminate a lot of people that you feel like, you don't necessarily have to eliminate people from out of your life, but it is good to have a balance of what you want to do, or who you want to keep in contact with and who you don't want to keep in contact with. Because I'm gonna be honest, there were points and times where I was doing homework and friends would text me or call me, and I would ignore their texts or calls because I wanted to get my work done. And that's what you have to do. You have to focus. You cannot let other people get you off your focus, get you off your dream. And I try to tell this to my friends all the time, that's, you know, when you are texting me or calling me or asking me to do this or asking me to do that, it does take me off track, and I do get a little unfocused, and I want to make sure that I focus on my agenda and focus on things that I need to get done, because I rarely ever ask my friends to do anything for me, ever, because I've always been the person to just try to figure it out on my own, or try to learn how to do something on my own. I'm just that kind of person. And so with me, like, I never really asked my friends to do anything. My friends asked me to do a lot. And so they might ask me to help them with this, or can you do this for me, blah, blah, blah. And one thing I try to let my friends know is that I have my stuff that I have to handle as well. And I don't want to lose focus in sight of what I got to get done. So if you have, you know, friends that you ask you to do a lot, or friends who text or want to go out all the time, sometimes you have to eliminate that and kind of focus on what you got going on, because you don't want to stop because you want to help somebody else with their dreams and not completing your own dreams. For one thing, but that's not number one thing. That's number 4. Number 5 thing I want to say is, for everything that I did point out, yes, you want to motivate yourself. Yes, you want to be focused. Yes, you want to be organized. And you don't want to put stressful situations in yourself. But also, number 5 is you want to be confident in what you're doing, and be confident that you are capable to get things done, and that you are confident in yourself. I'm going to be honest, confidence comes in a lot of different things. Confidence is not just saying, oh, I am beautiful, I do know how to dress. Like that, that's not necessarily just the only thing about being confident. Just confident in whatever that you got going on in your life. So if you're trying to be a singer, if you're trying to be an actress, don't, you know, bottle up and not have that confidence and that outbreak that you need to have. I think a lot of people might have been really shocked when I started taking my own pictures and started like posting like different little things and like styles and whatever, because I wasn't really that kind of girl. I wasn't, you know, the one who was really, I knew how to put on eyeliner like a pro in high school, but I wasn't really, you know, as girly as I am now. I didn't know how to do my hair that well when I was in high school. Dressing, I dressed okay. I wasn't like, you know, fashionista at school, but I did dress pretty cute here and there. Sometimes I would have a rough day where I just put on jeans and a sweatshirt, but it's all good. We have our moments. But now I have more confidence in myself that, you know, whatever I put my mind to, that I can get it done and that I can do it. I'm not letting nobody stop me, and I'm going to keep pushing, because I have a child who's looking up to what I'm doing, and then I have other people around me waiting for me to fail. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that my family is waiting for me to fail, but there are people out there who look at you and you don't know it, that are waiting for you to fail. So it is good to have that confidence, and no matter what you are going through, no matter if you are at your parents' house or not, it is good for you to walk out your house with confidence that you will get the day through, that you will get things done. Be positive, because if you're not positive, you're leading your life in a negative way. And when you are confident and positive about what you got going on in life, your life will shine so much brighter. And that's exactly what I live by. I live by confidence and by positivity. I do not like negativity in my life at all. And if it is negative, I try to get rid of it, and as soon as possible, because negativity can have this dark cloud over you and hover over you all freaking day. And what I like to do is eliminate that. I want only sunshine in my life. I do not want negativity in my life. I don't. It is one of those things that will bring you down. And so I personally like to keep my positivity, keep my confidence, and be confident in what I got going on. So if no one has bought anything on my website yet, on my, you know, my clothing thing, that doesn't mean I'm just going to stop doing it because nobody bought anything. Like, you got to keep going. Do you think, hello, these other people out here that are succeeding like in their makeups, in their video hair tutorials, their makeup tutorials, that, oh, just because, you know, I only got 3 views today on this video, I'm just going to stop doing YouTube because nobody likes my videos. Like, that's not true, because I had one video where I got almost 4,000 views and I was like, what? 4,000 views? Okay, girl, you do your thing. So you got to keep going, keep having that confidence and positivity. Like, out of everything, I would say eliminating stress is number 1. But to be quite honest with you, having positivity is my number 1 thing that keeps me going. Even if I'm tired, I don't care. I try to be as positive as much as I can. Even if I don't want to get something done, I try to get it done as much as I can. If I can't get it done, okay, I say I'll have again tomorrow, the next day. Because one thing I like for people to realize in life, and even people who aren't moms, you woke up this morning, my dude, like my girl. You woke up this morning. Be happy that you actually woke up. Be happy that, hell, you in a bed. Because people who complain all the time about certain things, it annoys the crap out of me because I'm like, bruh, you woke up in a bed, okay? You in a house, you got food. It's a lot of people in this world who ain't got nothing, jack, squat. People out there, veterans who fought for this world, veterans who fought for America are sitting out on the streets, homeless. Yes, granted, I don't know how they got there. Some of them did get into drugs. Some of them did get into being alcoholics. Some of them didn't do any of that, and they're still homeless. So, you know, I look at it as, when you focus on negative things are going to occur in your life. You only going to get the negative. You're only going to feel negative. You're only going to feel down because you're always negative. Be positive. I don't know how many times I tell people, like, I tell this to anybody that I work with. I tell this to like my mom. Like, I tell this to everybody, that I'm always positive and I'm trying to stay that way. And 2017, I'm going to be preaching that more and more about staying positive, because it has changed my life in so many ways. Like, I stopped complaining about what I do and do not have, and I started having confidence doing what I needed to do to get done. And it's like doing what I need to do to make sure that I keep pushing myself, and also being very, very positive in my life. DCI, it just gets me so excited. Yes, so that is literally like a bunch of information that I gave you to show you that this is what you need to do, or this is what I do to make sure that I am able to handle all that I'm able to handle and become, you know, okay with it. Like, I'm not stressing, you know what I mean? So it is a good way to, there's some good things, some good tips to kind of go by when you are a single mom and you don't know what route to take, and you don't know what to do, and you feel kind of lost. That's some good things to take if you have a lot of stuff on your agenda. It's okay. Some people have way more stuff on their agenda and they're still able to take it and still able to do what they got to do and get the stuff done. So definitely like this video if you did like it. Thumbs up if you didn't. I'm sorry. Try to be more entertaining next time. Don't know what to tell you. But comment below. All my other stuff is down below if you want to check it out. Snapchat, Instagram, my online store. Like, share, and subscribe if you want to. Ding ding, subscribe, you know. Do that. Check out my other recent videos. I'll have those linked down below as well. And thank you guys so much for watching. Have a blessed day.